Jana Duggar and Stephen Wisman tied the knot in Prairie Grove, Arkansas in August of 2024. Celebrating their first year as a married couple, the happy couple has some exciting news to share. An infant is soon to be born to Jana. News of the couple's big announcement just broke to their fans. However, the anticipated outcome has not materialized. Many of Duggar's admirers have been critical of her ever since she announced she was expecting. Keep reading to find out more. Jim Bob and Michelle Duggar have one daughter, Jana, and she is the eldest. She is 35 years old and got married in the summer of 2024. The reality celebrity was a part of the Duggar family on the hit TLC show 19 Kids and Counting, which documented their life with 19 children. Jana and her siblings' reality show Counting On chronicled the journey of parenthood for a number of the Duggar children. The Duggar Wisman and Jana Hey Stephen, Counting On, featured on TLC directed by Jana Duggar on Instagram. According to an Instagram post by Jana Duggar and Stephen Wisman, the couple is expecting their first child in January 2026. If all goes according to plan, Jana's grandparents Michelle and Jim Bob will have 40 grandchildren. On the other hand, Duggar admitted that not everything has been peachy for Jana and Stephen while sharing a snapshot of her growing baby bump. Viewers of Duggar's hit TLC reality show saw her taking care of her younger siblings on a regular basis. Their criticism of Duggar's parenting skills has now spread across social media. The fact that Jana Duggar is a first-time mother has many people on edge. On social media, they voiced their thoughts on the latest Duggar pregnancy. There was a lot of concern among Jana's admirers that she would look too much like Jim Bob and Michelle Duggar. Jana was seen on 19 Kids and Counting helping out with the younger siblings on a regular basis. Jana Duggar was often rather bossy around the other kids. Surprisingly, Jana was often threatened by her sisters Jinger and Jessa to take care of her younger siblings if they misbehaved. Online communities were enthralled by the news of Duggar's pregnancy. We all know the behavior and patterns of the kids that Jana raised more than Michelle, so we're not sure why we're excited and thinking she's the most qualified mother ever, somebody said. Jana is undeniably terrible at being a mother, even though she has more experience than anyone else. In the past, when the kids disobeyed, the other sister moms would threaten to remove Jana from their care. I fully expect her to homeschool and these kids to be almost more sheltered than most of the siblings. This is due to Jana's lack of imagination and experience outside of her role as a mother, which makes her unlikely to foster her children's natural interest and growth. According to what I read on this blog, Jana was a real terror to the little ones. Her harsh, disciplinarian nature was plain to see. Also, if this ends up being her only child and everything she worries about, she could develop into a real nightmare. The way Jana Duggar interacted with her siblings when she was younger caused many to question her ability to parent a child of her own. Jana often found herself taking care of her younger siblings. They say she's too harsh with them. Her supporters are naturally curious about her parenting abilities. Jana Duggar, a famous Duggar sister, has been in the spotlight for as long as anybody can remember due to her contentious childhood on the TLC reality show 19 Kids and Counting, later rebranded as Counting On. Despite their passionate fan base, the Duggar family has been the subject of much criticism and debate over the years, particularly about the dynamics inside the family and their inflexible Christian beliefs. Her current pregnancy announcement, however, has reignited the public's harsh scrutiny, as fans have quickly questioned Jana Duggar's parenting abilities online. A look at the Duggars' impact. In case you haven't heard, the Duggar family is famously very conservative Christians. They have strong views about things like homeschooling, strict gender norms, and not having sexual relations before marriage. The Duggar children, including Jana, have grown up in an environment that often emphasizes the need of having large families, according to the role models provided by Jim Bob and Michelle Duggar. Despite the Duggars' openness about wanting to have a large brood, Jana has always been the center of attention because of her position in the family. She is the eldest of her parents' many children, so she has always felt a greater responsibility to pitch in and assist take care of her younger siblings. Since the family's TV shows and interviews have consistently highlighted this responsibility over the years, fans have mixed feelings about her role. The maturity and dedication Jana displayed as an older sister and daughter won her many fans who saw her as the perfect role model. Still others criticized the pressure Jana felt to conform to these stereotypical gender roles and wondered if she ever had a chance to lead a normal life or pursue a career outside of her household duties. The reaction and announcement of pregnancy. Everyone, including Jana Duggar's legion of fans, was taken aback by her most recent pregnancy announcement. It seemed like a surprise to many because, unlike her younger sisters, Jana had never showed a strong desire to get married and start a family of her own. For a long time, Jana's admirers have wondered if she will ever tie the knot and start a family, given that she is now single. According to certain newspapers and online speculations, she was actually portrayed as the spinster of the family. Due to the Duggar family's tendency to adopt large, rapidly developing children, many assumed that Jana's turn would eventually arrive. Although she did disclose her pregnancy, not everyone was happy about it. Many fans voiced their opinions on Instagram and Twitter, leading to criticism of Jana's parenting skills and the apparent inequality within the Duggar family. A parenting critique. Fans primarily criticized Jana Duggar's parenting abilities based on the portrayal of her as a caretaker for her younger siblings. Jana has devoted a great deal of her time and effort to raising her younger siblings, making her the principal caregiver for the Duggar family for a long period. That made her unfit, in the eyes of some of her fans, to be a mother on her own. Even though Jana had no prior experience parenting, her supporters acknowledged that she was excellent at looking after children. Right away, many of Jana's online admirers began to wonder if she could handle the unexpected demands of motherhood on top of the extraordinarily high standards set by her family. Critics argued that having a child of her own presents a completely new dynamic and might not be as easy as it seems, even though Jana has experience taking care of siblings. An overwhelming number of readers wanted to know things like, will she even be ready for a baby of her own? In response to Jana's article's comment sections. Another big point of contention among fans was the impact of Jana's family on her parenting style. Some argue that the conservative beliefs held by the Duggar family, an emphasis on strict discipline, limited exposure to modern media, and a hands-off approach to children's autonomy, make Jana's parenting style outdated and overly strict. Supporters question the Duggars' values. In particular, the Duggars have never wavered from traditional views on marriage, gender roles, and parenthood. After hearing Jana's news, fans began to wonder if the family's values were the best for raising children. Some were concerned that the Duggar children, including Jana, had been raised in a cocoon, uninvolved with the outside world and unaware of modern parenting techniques. Fans' skepticism over the Duggar family's ability to adapt to new circumstances is justified, considering their penchant for controversy and the recent scandals that have rocked them. The statement Jana made has ignited broader conversations about the values that her family holds dear. Fans have pointed out the apparent discrepancy in the Duggar family's parenting approach, given that they have often attacked the Duggars for their rigid beliefs on gender roles, sexuality, and family relationships. As the criticism of Jana's readiness for parenthood spread, it eventually encompassed the entire Duggar family and how their conventional parenting approach did not mesh with contemporary ideas about families and parenting. The pressure to conform. Jana finds this criticism particularly challenging because she has been under immense pressure for years to meet the expectations set by her family and supporters. The Duggar family has been trying to shape Jana into their ideals since she was 18 years old. Having children and getting married are two areas where she is expected to follow the family's rules and values, even as an adult. Many of the negative reactions from fans can be attributed to this pressure, since many believe that Jana's choices, like her recent pregnancy, are influenced by her family's expectations and her public image, rather than being truly her own choices. The pressure that the Duggar children have to conform to their parents' expectations, regardless of whether those expectations are in harmony with their personal tastes or the realities of the present, is a bigger issue that Jana's pregnancy announcement highlights. A yearning for enlightenment. Despite the criticism, several of Jana's followers have backed her, emphasizing the significance of empathy and support during this crucial time in her life. Their position is that Jana, like all new mothers, should be allowed some space to acclimate to motherhood without constant media attention. Jana has spent a lot of time caring for her family. So many think she should be able to relax and enjoy being a mother without worrying that anybody will think she's crazy for doing it.